You don't submit to a man, you submit to the image of God in the man. But before we get into that, let's understand a little bit about submission or being submissive, right? When you meet a man and you see his structure, you see what he's about, you see what his purpose is, you have to see whether your lifestyle fit into what he's doing or not. And if you belong there, because you can fit in, but it doesn't mean that you belong there. Maybe you want a life where you can travel the world, different places and all of that, live like a celebrity. Then you need to be with a rapper or some sports guy, right? But if the man is into a certain lifestyle and you see his purpose, do not try to get into that space and then afterwards you're trying to manipulate him into changing this and changing that so that he can give you the life that you deserve over there. So you're going to submit to his purpose. And submission doesn't mean that you're going to be stupid. It means that you're going to be a woman of wisdom. So at the end of the day, if your man is saying something incorrect, right, and you're in public, are you going to correct him in public? Are you going to remain neutral in the topic? And when you go one on one, you can explain to him that he was incorrect and let him do his correction on his own timing. So you're using wisdom. Now, in some cases, you have to take drastic measures because it's in the moment issue. So you're gonna have to deal with it. So yes, he said this, he wants this to be done, but you have to go ahead and do this around there because this is an in the moment decision that has to be made. So guess what? Even though you're submissive, this is a moment for you to be assertive. Like Rachel, when Isaac wanted to give the blessings of Jacob to his brother Esau, she had to act. She had to be assertive enough to act. So even though you're a submissive woman, you have to know when to be assertive in your relationship to make things functional, because men can step out of line sometimes. We can deviate, or we can sidestep away from the purpose. So this is what it means to have a helpmeet. This is where you come in. This is where you keep the balance. So when we're going off track, you're there to keep us in line. Now the next thing is that you don't submit to a man, you submit to the image of God in the man. So you can see that this man has the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding. The image of God is something that has to first be taught. So you've been given the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding. It has to be nurtured. It has to be developed through experience. So you have to walk the walk. You have to live the reality of it. Then they can say, this is truly a man of God. This man is really being led by something greater than his own needs and wants. And that image in you is what she submits to. There is man and there is the image of God in man. And if the man doesn't have that image, you can be in deep mess submitting to the man, absent the image of God.